It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary.
My name is Freeman Lee. I'm the Vice President of CACA, Chinese American Citizens Alliance. We spearheaded this award, going to Congress and securing the award, and we waited a long time to present it.
Paul has been involved in the association for 50, 60 years with my father and mother, and I was just mentioning to a couple people that his wife Jean and my mom Frances were best friends. They used to go to movies, play MJ, do everything together. So I'm glad that I'm here with all you to help on Paul. So thank you.
Thank you, Marvin. But today we're here to recognize Paul because not only did he serve in World War II and he served, professionally, and he served during the time of the Chinese Exclusion Act, which he was fighting for everybody's rights. They distinguished themselves so greatly that during the war they abolished the Chinese Exclusion Act, but still discrimination persisted. After the war, the state commander of the VFW American Legion went to the Chinese and Japanese. There's still so much racism and discrimination going on. You guys are best to form your own post. So the Japanese formed the Nisei Post, the Chinese formed Gung Ho Post, and Chun Mi Post. So today I'd like to honor Specialist Paul Dong with the Congressional Gold Medal. This medal is awarded through Congress. It's the highest award that can be bestowed upon a civilian. And it's for his service, distinguished service, honorable service to our country during World War II. It's depicts all the branches here, the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine, Coast Guard. Specialist Paul Dong, I'd like to present to you with the Congressional Gold Medal. So, thank you very much.
Thank you
for your service.
It looks real.
Turn it around so we can take some pictures.
Happy to accept this award. I'm happy to receive this award. Thank you very much. I went into active duty in the Army and took basic training in Texas. And we all say, what a hellhole this is. we didn't like Texas too much. And so they have a, thank you very much.
Okay.
I was in active duty first in Texas, and then they sent me to a program called ASTP, Armor Special Training, and they sent me to the University of Cincinnati, and it's been about a semester there, and finished there. Afterwards, I went to more basic, learning how to fire a target with a gun, the carbine, and also learning how to drive a tank over a trench.
Oh, you were a tank driver too?
Yeah, and it's a smooth riding. It's so smooth that you don't feel any bumps at all.
Do you remember the model of your tank?
Except for one thing, if they have a bullet piercing heavy metal, it can go through the inside the tank and it ricochet back and forth and really get shot many, many times. And after
Wow.
after that, I was sent to the Philippines. And the war was not over. They were sent me to the Philippines. The weather is terrible. Because for one moment we have a deluge of rain coming down. The next moment, the rain stopped, and it was repeatedly like that. But when I was over in the Philippines, I met my brother there, and my brother Ben, he was over there, and he was camping next to our camp, so he came over and visited me. And in the Philippines, he was in hitchhike, and the car that most people use are a passenger car converted into a truck. The car was riding, have the wheel on the south shoulder, and it tip over. And anybody that is in the car got wet. So we pushed the car back onto the road and went on to Manila. And in Manila, the weather is just terrible. And we didn't like that at all. But there's one thing that we enjoy in Manila is that when we were on a bridge looking west at sunset, there's a hue of color, red, blue, green, blue, violet, the most beautiful sunset I've ever seen with all those different colors, and it's still in my memory that when I think about the Philippines, that's the only part that I like and enjoy seeing. So I can remember that a lot. Shortly after that, I got back to the U.S. and got discharged from the Army. At first, I thought this group must be from the BMW, but I was wrong. I used to be in a BMW, but since I don't have a car, I cannot drive to their meetings. So that's the reason I thought that this group was from the BMW. The only person I recognize is Freeman, and a couple more I didn't know, but I'm happy to see so many of you here. Thank you.
Special call
Yes.
on behalf of President of the United States, the United States Army, and the Great Formation. We thank you for your distinguished and honorable service to our country. And you've been an epitome of a Chinese soldier, dedicated, loyal, and always worked hard for our country. I think most Chinese soldiers' personality were like that during the war. And they played a very integral part for us winning the war. So thank you again.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so,
I have one question.
oh,
How did you meet your wife? What's the story about your wife? How did you meet her?
What's that?
oh,
How did you meet your wife?
How did my wife? Well, her family could not bring her wife over. They got, I think there were 7 brothers and sisters, but they could not bring her over until after the war. We declared that she was my war bride. So she came over and married me,
yeah.
and this is my first son, Harvey.
Did you marry her in China or
No,
in the United
I
States?
married her here, and then I told immigration that she's my war bride. I'd like to bring her over. Otherwise, she cannot come over because her family declared that she was a son, not a daughter. And she came over. Her whole family is living in Auburn at the opening of a grocery store, but they just could not bring my wife Jeannie over because they could declare before she was born that she was a boy. Because I was a veteran,
Yeah.
I was been in the army,
Yeah.
and so we brought her over as a war bride.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I guess the next part is if people have something they want to say or congratulations, or should we just say whoopee? So let's everybody give Paul Dong a chair. Say yay! This year was his 100th birthday, and this is like another birthday party, you know, follow up. And then Father's Day's coming up.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
question number 2. What's the secret to living to 100 years old?
Right.
When I was 7 years old, one of my son or grandson said, "Happy birthday." I said, "Oh, am I that old already?"
He doesn't keep track.
I can live some more. I don't drive anymore.
Yeah.
I don't have reason to leave the house, so I spend a lot of time just staying around here. And I have some people lawn mower to come once a week to mow my lawn, and then I have Harvey, and then my daughter Julie. She stays with me most of the time.
Which one, Julie?
Ah.
And then Elaine too. She comes over a lot, bringing pots of food. And Mike, where's Mike? Yeah, Mike, Anna, Al helps bring over food,
And-
so
and
he
the
doesn't have to
one
cook.
That will bring me food. Is my daughter-in-law.
Elaine, yeah,
Yeah,
Elaine.
she bring me food.
That helps you live to 100.
Yeah, it helps. Yeah,
I'll be starving if she didn't bring me food.
I noticed, Paul, but from my perspective, because I think he loves gardening and he loves to dance. As long as I've known Paul, I've known him
a lot
for
of
his
family
dance.
support,
Yeah.
so that helps me to live a little bit longer.
yeah. People living longer nowadays too.
You gotta be
Yeah.
active.
Yeah.
Where she has it.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
Chris,
Not yet, Dad. 很小的啦，
Pulling away.
他的孙都大过我们家
对呀
儿子的啦
对呀，他比较小
no， 他的孙子大过我们家儿子，2个孙都大过我们家儿
Is
子。
that pulling away?
啊，我们家儿子是最小的。
都这样说。
美业，我就是美业，没什么这牌。对，抹业，抹业，抹业狗很大。这太阳光不行，
1, 2, 3. Let's go.
那个太阳光不
1,
行。
2, 3. That's good.
Thank you。光，那个光照到那个，哎呀，照到那个不好，太光。照到背光了。
1, 2, 3.
金牌没有拿去。
Make it like
Yes, yeah.
1, 2.
a little bit more. Yeah.
宝宝，你要戴口罩。
Mike.
用戴口罩啊。
One, 2, 3.
It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary. To the